my gosh. So I made up my mind to swallow up the secret I had unearthed because I was gonna do whatever it took to make Sawyer fall in love with me, have him offer himself up to me on a silver platter, ready to maim with the blade I'd sharpened against his own teeth. I was gonna tear Sawyer's heart apart. Merry Christmas. Please don't call. Only Pretend Season 2, we are back. If you have not seen Season 1 of this story, what are you doing? Go read it, go watch it. It was amazing. The twists, the turns, the drama, the romance, and hopefully soon, based on the end of Season 1, the revenge. Oh, Sawdust, your days are numbered. So let's see what happens with this one. Please go follow the amazing author Charlie Seb. Subscribe if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's start the Only Pretend drama. And then we take the middle piece. Also, there was a warning at the beginning of the chapter that this chapter does contain mentions of suicide. So I just wanted to put that warning out there. Take the middle piece. Cross it over the right, over white, and we repeat the pattern until each strand has been all used up. I did it. I made braids. A braid, Cerise. Okay. And of course you did. So this is Grandma. You're my smart little cherry, aren't you? Oh, she jumped in the puddle. No running, Cerise. I do not want you roughing up that face any more than you already have. I'm a brave girl. I don't cry. Of course you are. But my baby's skin is not invincible. And she is far too beautiful of a lady to be scarred. Okay, yeah, I can't read that. Very beautiful, my love. I look like you. Always so sweet, my Cerise. What a lucky young man he is indeed. A lucky young man. Is the man in the room with us right now? Because you're gonna grow up to be such a lovely wife. What's a wife? No, she's gonna be growing up to be a beautiful young lady on her own. Maybe I was reading too much into that. All right, Sawyer, open your eyes. Oh, a present? You shouldn't have bothered. Okay, so this is Christmas. What kind of husband would that make me? We're not going to talk about good husbands right now, Sawyer, after what we've seen you do. So, yeah. Anything done in your name could never feel like a bother. Is this not a necklace? Is this not that one necklace that Claire wears that was his mother's? My mother's. Grandmother's, to be exact, sort of a family heirloom. It's inherited down through the men in our family, gifted to our wives to ultimately pass it off to our sons. If you ask me, that sounds a lot more like a subtle compulsion to bear a son disguised as some sweet tradition. Really, it belonged to Vance. In all honesty, it should have gone to him. Then let's just gift it back to Vance. But Sylvia just wouldn't approve. Sylvia? My grandmother. Vance didn't want to marry the woman she'd pledged him to, so Sylvia axed him out of the family. So 1 second, let me get this straight. Because Vance, who seems like a sweetheart, didn't want to get married to, I'm believing, Cerise's mother, the grandmother axed him from the family. Okay. Fired him from the company, bought back all of his existing shares. These people. And as a sole daughter, the necklace just inevitably ended up with my mother. We were engaged essentially, okay. So, but as you can see, that plan never came into fruition. If only those women had just stuck out another 20 or years or so, they would have gotten exactly what they wanted. What did they want? To merge our family's companies. I guess that explains why I've never seen Vance work at the company. Which only unsettles me more because what the hell would my mother even have to do with the Owens family before me? Do you know who it was your uncle was supposedly engaged to? Your guess is as good as mine. Oh, we already know that, Cerise. Girl, it was your mother. Whatever her name was. Is her name Emily? I don't remember. Here, let me put it on you. Oh, yay. Lovely. Do we clean this? Beautiful. You're gonna give my mother a run for her money. I don't know if I can accept this, Sawyer. You don't like it? You think a fool of me, don't you? That's what I was thinking in my head. I was like, you already gave this necklace to Claire. And now you trying to play it off. It's like this was passed down and it's super important. We just took it off Claire's neck. That I can't smell your mistress's lingering lust rusting up the gold. Ooh, there's too much sentimentality attached here, and I don't want you to give up something so valuable just to Cerise. I can't imagine that necklace belonging to anyone else. That's real funny because you gave it to Claire. I can't imagine that necklace belonging to anyone else. It literally belonged to someone else a chapter ago. Like, what? Not to any other woman on earth, and if not for you, I might have only taken it to the grave. The lies that come out of his mouth so easily. It's almost scary how easy this man can lie. All this, he could have just said, you know, this is a necklace of my family given to the person I love, because I think he loves Cerise right now. Who really knows who he loves, to be quite honest. But anything other than this little story he just came up with, what? It's yours. Are you sure you won't regret this? Couldn't have predicted that a necklace might provoke all this pessimism out you. I wonder why. We've seen it running around the office. Sawyer, what's the matter really? Oh. It just feels so permanent. It was an entrancing piece of jewelry, carrying itself with a certain sophistication that could only been carved by the passage of time. An elegant antiquity, everlasting resilient, a choker had never looked quite so mesmerizing. The chain was thin, it hung slightly loose around my neck, and still it found a sickening way to suffocate me. Ooh, tell him. Be cold and detached, girl. High butterfly points. Oh, I unlocked a choice. I'm not letting this man down gently after everything he did. And what he just said. Please, be cold and detached. As if. It's just not quite my style. Really now, I could have sworn otherwise. I've seen you sporting gold. Then maybe you didn't know me quite as well as you thought. You know what? I was for a while being sold on Sawyer. You know, I was. I'm not gonna lie. Look at him. He's attractive. The beauty was getting me. But after the end of season 1, I just... He'd have to work triple time for me to pick this boy. And even then, we have Haniel. Unless Haniel does something to screw up, too. It's Haniel. It's Haniel. I'm sorry that it wasn't up to your standards. Yeah, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Have this thing back. I'm sure your sister would have a little more use for it than I. Cerise, it's fine if you don't want to wear it if you never do it all. But regardless, it's yours to keep. I'll only waste away in my closet, Sawyer. Someone out there would probably kill for this. And I don't care about any of that, Cerise. Only you, the switch up he's done. But I'm not softening my heart right now. If you really detest it this much, you can store it away. And don't give me that sad boy look because it's not going to work on me. I'll find a way to make it up to you. But tonight, for my own peace, please could you at least just pretend to accept it? For your own peace? You want us to accept this? Oh, crap. I was running low on time and it completely slipped my mind to pick up your present. He had seen my face, the apathetic roll of my eyes would have, had he seen my face, the apathetic roll of my eyes would have given me away. If anything, it was all that had really occupied my mind since November, finding Sawyer the perfect holiday gift. But after that little meeting we overheard, I do not think so, but he had wasted my trust, smudged affection into apathy, and now not much else remained in my heart beyond cold to even venture to offer. Ooh, don't worry about it. How on earth could he forget? Relax, I know I'm running a bit late, but I'll be on my way to see the client in a sec. Not your meeting, Sandy. He turns 10 today. So the day comes and goes every year. It's hardly a feat to miss. Sandy. Sandy, we've known he's trash. He's not even shocking at this point. You are unbelievable. Couldn't you at least have picked something out for him yourself? I cannot keep writing greeting cards addressed from you anymore. He's a smart kid. Sooner or later, he's going to figure it out. Shh, I beg to differ. I do feel bad for kid Sawyer, but adult Sawyer, no. Gifts are never really my thing. Yeah. But how come you're only giving to me this now if it's supposed to be a present from our wedding? Oh, didn't the wedding happen a long ass time ago? I just, I just, I kept custody of it after the accident, was waiting for the right moment to return it to you. Once again, the lies slip so easily from this man's mouth. Please. He must have sensed it that I've been acting like myself. And now he's trying to butter me up with counterfeit sentimentality. The only thing reassuring me right now is the fact that having this necklace around my neck meant it had been ripped from Claire. I love this new Cerise. I'm sorry, I really thought I'd gotten better at this whole gift giving thing. Huh. Right, you wouldn't remember last year I bought you a new phone. Newly minted model. You've been complaining about battery issues on your old one, but that's all long gone now. What do you mean? It was destroyed in the accident. I believe this belongs to you. Oh, was it? Oh, sweetie, we got that phone back. No, I'm quite sure I already have my phone with me. Trust me, it's yours. I found it in Sawyer's room. Hold on. It's Mama. Another person that's just questionable. I had requested a private Christmas with Sawyer instead, away from both our families, hidden from their prying eyes and free from another torturous evening of feigned smiles. True, we had that Thanksgiving dinner. We did not need another one. Oh my gosh. Please, I told you, Sawyer and I need this night to ourselves. I couldn't do it, at least not yet. It already took everything in me not to reply tongue-in-cheek at every word that poured out of Sawyer's mouth. Please don't try to guilt us into coming over. I know, sweetheart, I didn't mean to intrude, truly. But I would rather you hear this from me now than stumble upon it on the news. Hear what? Hear what? There's something guttural about a mother's scream. Each decibel scoring itself onto your skin almost like desperate tally marks you might find carved on prison walls. I had grieved the mere idea of a daughter to think even losing one after experiencing her existence might have damned me with enough affliction to smother the world. What's going on? So I couldn't even begin to comprehend the depth of sorrow Louisa's mother. Wait, Louisa's dead? The last we saw of her, she was unconscious. I mean, there was smoke there. Oh my gosh, she died? They killed her? I mean, I know she really wasn't that important of a character, but I'm a little shocked right now that she's actually dead. Death itself has always remained an incomprehensible concept to me. In my lifetime, I had only ever seen one other corpse, my grandmother's. I'm actually shocked. They killed Louisa. So who is this person after her? I wonder if Sophie knows. Freshly 15 in freshman year of high school. A bleak Tuesday afternoon, and I remember only because I had slipped a letter to the school noting my absence. A trivial fact to remember, but it was one of the few things at the time that seemed to make sense that my brain could actually grasp. I found it mean how life could just disappear at any instance. I have heard people say the soul is immortal, that it can live on beyond the flesh. But how is it that my grandmother's complexion could be preserved and not her laughter? How could Lou's curls remain frozen in their form, her lashes delicately curled? I need to know who is behind the scenes. Was it Sandy? You know what I was thinking of? I know we're not watching the moment here, but I gotta pause real quick. That man, the man that works for Sandy at the house, the bodyguard, the driver, I don't remember who was that one guy with the phone drama. Because that phone made me think of how Sawyer said, oh, it was destroyed, but no, we found that phone and all that stuff. So then I'm like, I was thinking in my head, okay, maybe it's that brother that came from Italy, I think it was, but that seems a little quick to happen. And considering Louisa was trying to find that letter for Sophie that's about the company, what if it's Sandy? What if it's Sandy and that man? I don't trust him. I don't trust any of these people one bit. I can't believe Lou's dead. My body felt paralyzed in its stillness as if trying to mimic Louisa, mimic her silence, her emptiness. It'll be a moment I should have a word with her mother. How cruel of the universe to erase years worth of her laughter and leave me only with the echo of our final argument, our final conversation. Cerise, okay, that's when we had the Omi yelled, but I mean, she needed to say this. Was I not allowed a chance to even forgive her? You're supposed to be my friend too, Louisa. And I just meant to let this guilt settle on my chest that she parted from the world with my anger, with it as her final memory of me in mind. Could it possibly have been my fault? No, Cerise, it's not your fault. The gust of wind needed to tip her toes over that ledge. And I'm pretty sure she apologized at the end of that argument. I could be wrong, though. Will everything I love always slip away from me so prematurely? I can't believe. There's Sophie. I almost hate you enough to let you live with it. Sophie. I wasn't too surprised to see Sophie at the wake, not after learning from my mother that her bail had been anonymously paid. And to be quite honest, I nearly forgot that I was still in the middle of pushing for her conviction, because in light of everything, such matters only blurred into insignificance. Felt trivial, and for a second I even pondered what the hell we were still fighting about. Live with what? Thinking that she killed herself. I beg your pardon? You really believed all that the happiest people struggle the hardest bullshit. You don't need to be here if your only goal is to be rude. I'm not trying to invalidate it. I don't doubt people actually feel that way. Just not Lou. I know you lost your memories, but I'm sure you kept some sort of common sense. You knew Louisa too. I don't understand what you mean. Cerise, should we head out soon? Oh, are they trying to say she committed suicide? It's been a long day for everyone and for you. And it may be best to let her family have their final words with her alone. Oh yes, of course, I'll follow behind you. I thought Sophie would be a little bit more beat up at the situation, but everyone grieves differently. And the neighbor, I came in, oh, this is too much. Didn't even know their detector was ringing until they came back from vacation days later. So she'd just been laying there rotting away alone. Shush, don't let your sister hear you. Perlman's looked like she might give out at any second. Can you blame her? Her only daughter never showed any signs. So that's what they're dying, just like that. They just said it was suicide. Just left her truck running in the garage one night and decided to call it quits. Told you my sister wasn't the sweet angel mother she was always bragging herself to be. These people are so vicious. Like, what? What? Who says that? I mean, unless you know, like maybe like Cerise's mother or something, but how are you feeling? Like I'm going to hell. What? My best friend killed herself, and our last conversation happened to be me exploding on her. No, girl, she didn't kill herself. She got killed. Someone got her. She must have already felt lonely, and I let her believe she had lost me from her side. I only ever made everything about me. This wasn't your fault, Cerise. The thing is, I do feel bad for Cerise because she really believes it's her fault. You're not a god, you don't know that. No one does. Cerise has barely done anything wrong in this entire story. Basically nothing. It's all these other people. Lou did nothing wrong either. She was just she was in the middle of a hard situation. Like she had one friend versus another friend and she was put in the middle of it. And then she got taken out by the unknown forces of evil. So it's no one's fault. You're talking as if you expect someone to hold you accountable for this. I feel bad for Cerise, though. This girl has gone through one after another traumatic incident, losing her friend now. The only friend she basically had, I mean, she has Haniel, but Haniel's more of like a romantic partner. So consider that a little different. Shouldn't have ever been that car in the first place. So okay, this is the flashbacks. Not to blame for it. That's what you told me when I was beating myself up over my mother's accident. Don't tell me that it all meant nothing, that you were just saying pretty words for the sake of it. Oh.